Hey there, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me today and requesting your free video. So today I'm going to go over just a few tips that you guys can apply right away that's really going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. It is important to understand that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from your website. So your website does need to be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic. So you guys do have a nice looking website. I see that you have separate pages for every one of your services, which is really awesome. Great job. You definitely want to make sure that each of those pages have their own original content and that they're focused on their own local buyer intent keywords. Local buyer intent keywords are the keywords people are actively searching for your services that you're offering in your community. You want to stay away from these national keywords that you're using and focus on your location. This whole homepage pretty much looks like it's all national keywords. I'm not really seeing much for local keywords. And even your images, if we look at your images, they're not helping you with your local keywords either. So you want to focus on the local buyer intent keywords, and also keep in mind that people search for services differently. So one person might look for mold removal, while somebody else might look for remediation. So you're looking for Atlanta mold removal or mold remediation Atlanta. You want to make sure that you're doing your keyword research and using the best keywords with the most volume for your services. Your homepage should be like a summary of each of your services, and I'm not seeing anything about your water damage restoration, and that's a pretty big ticket item to be missing out on. So you definitely should be adding that. Your homepage should have a minimum of 1,500 words or more, depending on your competition. If your competitors have more, you definitely need more. So I would dial in your content and keyword strategy and make sure you're using those local keywords rather than national, because unless you're servicing everybody nationally, the national keywords don't help you. Very few percent actually will come from local people, and they're not going to convert into customers. I even noticed if I go on to these pages here, they're still mostly national. And then if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, I notice that you have multiple locations, but none of these have their own page. These are counties. But I would have a separate page for each city in these counties that have search volume for your services. That way you can actually be found in those locations. And if the counties have search volume, then they should have their own page as well. Because you're missing out on a ton of customers by not having these pages. But again, location pages or service area pages have to have their own original content. It cannot be duplicated, and you cannot use the same keywords on every page. So service area pages would be like mini home pages focused on their own specific keywords for that location for each of those services. Now, if we look at your top competitor in Atlanta, we have Green Home Solutions. They also have a nice looking site. They have separate pages for their services. And yes, they are a franchise, but you don't have to compete against the whole franchise, just this one location. And you're actually at an advantage because franchisees generally cannot modify their website, change their content, or keywords. And so they're kind of stuck with what they have, or they have to work 3 times as hard to rank for keywords that aren't even on their page. These guys don't have enough content, so they're going to be super easy for you to beat. You just have to work on your content and keyword strategy and make sure that you're going after those local buyer intent keywords and using the variety of keywords so you're capturing all those searches, not just one specific type of search. And then support your website with SEO, because without it, a website's not going to be found. If we look here, you have a rating of an 8 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow, which isn't terrible, but could be a lot better. And this score is based off of your referring domains and backlinks. And while you do need a lot of these, you need to make sure that you're going after authoritative ones, because not all are created equal. You need to make sure these are related to your industry and that they do follow links so that they share the power of higher ranking sites to help you rank. And you need to be also linking these to your keywords to help your keywords rank as well. Now, Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain, so anything extra Google kind of looks at as spam. And if we look here, only 22 of yours are do follows, so you only have 22 relevant backlinks doing anything to help your website. You have been indexed for over 85 keywords, but you're only seeing approximately 35 people on average to your website per month. So you're missing out on a ton of traffic, especially since you're not just serving the Atlanta area. If we look at your keywords, you do have a number of keywords on the first page for Atlanta, which is great, but you're also missing out on a ton of similar keywords that have actually a lot higher volume. So you definitely need to work on your keyword and content strategy, and also adding those service area pages and getting those keywords to rank is going to give you a ton of volume and potential customers. If we look at your competitor, we don't care how their domain is rating, only this one location, and they have an 8 without any backlinks or referring domains, which means that they're just carrying this power because of how powerful their website is. But they do have 22 keywords indexed for this page, and they're getting over 300 people on average to this one page per month. So it just shows you by optimizing your page that you could be getting a lot more traffic, but these guys are going to be super easy for you guys to beat. And the last part is this Google My Business section. You're doing really great here in Atlanta, which is awesome for the mold removal keyword. You do want to make sure that you're in the top 3 for your keywords and service areas, because 30% of people search in the maps and don't search anywhere else. So if you're not listed here, you send all those leads to your competition. So if you have areas that you're not in the top 3, you're going to need to further optimize your page and also work on your citations, which are the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you will need a lot more of those than your top competitor. But when you follow each of these tips I've provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be #1 across Google for each of your services and service areas using those local buyer intent keywords supported by your SEO backlinks. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would love to get your feedback on it. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.